Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Tanya. It's What to Do Wednesday, episode 5, I think. I hope I counted right. All right. Turn on my comments. Give a few of you a chance to join in. Welcome. Again, my name is Tanya. I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator. Lost my words. Coming to you live from hot Southern California. I believe it was a triple digit day today. Well, my phone says it was a high of 99. But I'm pretty confident it was warmer than that. I'm going to check my phone real quick. There was a delivery that didn't belong here delivered. So I just want to watch my notifications. I put the person's perishables in the fridge. Hi, Christina. Happy Wednesday. How are you? Have you received your new catalog yet? I don't know if Stampin' Up! Has sent them out yet, but I need to dye my hair. Alrighty, well today we are going, this is the witch hat. It is a decoration. I have a bun on, so, but I guess you could wear it. Ooh, I'm glad. I didn't get notification that they mailed out, so I'm glad you got it. So this is the witchy hat that I am going to put together. I figured, why not do it today? So I did show this in my unboxing last week. So I thought today would be a good day to put it together because come September 1st-ish, I'm pretty confident I am going to start fall. I usually wait till Labor Day-ish to take down my patriotic stuff. I put patriotic up in June for the 4th and through the summer, and then I take it down for Labor Day. So I am ready for fall. I've got some new fall decorations to put up, and I can't wait. So I am going to get all of the doodads out of the box here. My card kits are going out in the mail tomorrow for my August card takers, class takers. So let me switch the view to my tabletop. There we go. Alrighty. So this is part of the contents of the kit. I've got my hot glue gun, which they say is required, recommended, plugged in with Rip Raring to Go. But I need to see what we need to do. So got some black dimensionals, a couple little embellishments, some copper glittery or shimmery corrugated stars, some cut aparts that appear here. This is a newsprint scored. I believe this will be a rosette. I've made plenty of those to know. Got some punch outs, some flowers, punch outs, and some of these here. So let's see what it's about. Here are the instructions. Oh, and this is the ribbon and the gauze. Some wire. Gonna have to use some yucky scissors to cut that, I'm sure. A sponge dauber, an eyeball embellishment, and some stick pins, which this looks like it adheres to this stick pin there. But that's just a guess. Oh, and I'm assuming this is some type of, don't know. Let's find out. So this here tells us, oh, so this is like paint that we're going to distress the rosette before we roll it up, and it's telling us with the sponge dauber picture everything that we need to distress prior to assembly. Tells us what we're going to need the glue gun for, and then how to assemble it. So I guess step one, and there is a QR code here, so I'm assuming, I've never scanned it. Well, let's scan it and see what happens since I'm not using my phone. Let's see, is that a video? Oh, it says it's a video, but it's not scanning. Maybe the light is too bright. Okay. So I'm bringing it up. Ta-da! It is a video. Okay, well, we don't need to watch it. So that's with that QR code, so you can watch the video. So let us begin, I guess, right? So it tells us to wrap the wire around and around the base and around the hat. So I'm gonna not do that yet because that seems to be easy enough to do. I'm gonna skip ahead to the distressing part because that seems like it's gonna take the most time. I'm going to leave that in. So I guess I'm going to punch out all these pieces. What's the weather like up near you, Christina? Okay. These are very easy to remove. These are a little bit thicker because they're double-sided. However, there's the right side and the wrong side, or the front side and the back side, I should say. So the front has, of these flowers, have like the veins, and then the back is just solid. So in the event, so as I was saying earlier, there was a delivery by Target. Someone ordered, but they delivered it actually next door, and next door always gets our packages. It probably took someone. Did the catalog come from me though, Christina? All you gotta do is just go back in and change it if you know if you didn't select that person. I think it's done that before to a few people. I think they kind of pick someone in your area, or maybe you clicked on something online that you saw, and it was and that post was connected to a different demonstrator. But you could change it. You just put in my name if you want. So these are one-sided. Okay, well, let me punch out these stars. Anyways, what I was saying, oh my goodness, squirrel moment. Someone ordered stuff for dinner, spaghetti. So I put their stuff in the fridge in the event that they contact me through Facebook or Target people come back to collect it. Okay. So let's open this. So it looks like everything gets distressed. The flowers, the cut apart cards, these, the stars. So this is like a paint. So I'm going to do these here. Yeah, it's definitely like a creamy paint. And they show it here just not evenly, like, so I don't know how to be sloppy. So I'm going to try. Well, I appreciate it, Christina, but no obligation. So the catalog goes live real soon. September to December. So this is like, this paint has like shimmer to it. It's really actually quite pretty. It's really not paint. It's like a creamy, almost like pigment ink, but liquid form. Good thing I got some wet wipes because I could feel it on my hands. Okay, so that's that one. Hello, Tennessee. What's the weather like in Tennessee today? Trying not to be so precise with this. Okay, so that one is done. Okay, now I need to distress these. I think I need to just squeeze some and dip it because it's taking too long. So it's telling you to kind of just sporadically distress. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it was hot today here too. My car said it was 101 at 12:30 whenever I went out to grab something to eat. But my phone said the highest was 99. But it's not really humid out, which is good because the humidity, that ruins it. Okay, now these flowers. So I am going to guess that this kit will sell out. Last year, they had a haunted house, which sold out very quick when it was released. FYI, this is not normally how I distress, but this is how it's telling me to distress. So, just to randomly add shimmer. But the haunted house sold out rather quickly, and it did not restock until after Halloween. So if this is something that you're interested in getting, I strongly suggest you grab it. And may I mention, which I posted on my Facebook, today through Friday is double rewards. So rather than earning 10% of back of your sales, of your purchases, you get 20%. And the card stock, selected cardstock and DSP paper is still on sale. That is through the end of the month. Now they're telling you to distress these things. No, they're not. They are telling me to do this. I'm like, why am I distressing those copper stars? Because you can't see them. So it says to add some of this to that. I went a little outside the line. What else? What else? What else? That looks like everything. Oh, the blacks. See, it's telling you to distress the stars. Did I miss something? Here it shows that the stars are black, but they're already copper. So maybe there was a change. I don't know. Okay, it looks like I got everything distressed. So I'm going to close this up. Put this aside. What about the spider? Spider is not distressed. I guess I should have watched that video. Okay. Now, let me get a wet wipe and wipe off this stuff from my fingers so I don't get it on this hat any more than I have to. Are you a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, Adrian? Okay. All right. So let's... So to do a rosette, you corrugate, you fold these scored lines. You're doing mountain and valley folds. So every other one is up, every other one is down. Do you have this witchy hat? Witchy whimsical hat? Witchy whimsical. Ah. So I'm kind of jumping ahead. And I am using the silicone craft mat. So I need a glue stick in there. I want to get a cordless one with a fine tip, but I don't know where to get them. Okay, I'm gluing these together. I hope I did it right. So I'm just gluing the ends together. And then what is this going to attach to? So I'm going to use a black dot. Okay. I glued this one wrong. I attached this one wrong. Oh boy, here we go. For some reason, Here we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Woo! And this little black dot, hold it together. I didn't think that was ever going to come together. I put a little bit too much glue, and I should have my mat underneath me. Okay, and then the spider web goes on top. Like so. I put the refrigeratable stuff in the refrigerator and freezer in case somebody... I'm kind of going ahead of the directions. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Ray. Look at that. Didn't even get it on there right. But you know what? That's okay. It's good enough. So I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so that's out of the way. Now we need to build the flowers. So there's 3 flowers. 2, 3. It doesn't say to do this, but I'm going to. And, oh, it does say to curl them. Never mind. It does. It tells us that. But it looks like we're only putting them like this. And we assemble them using a dimensional. I already have open black dimensionals, so I'm going to go ahead and use those. But they do send you with some black dimensionals. But I have these little pieces I'm going to use to get rid of it out of my spot here. Okay. So if none of you have ever used the black dimensionals, they are pretty fantastic when you're using dark colors because the white does not just throw out and say hello. So I'm just kind of offsetting it a little bit. I can't tell by the picture how they want me to do it, but that's how my brain is telling me to do it. So I'm going to go with my brain. It's my hat. Their inspiration, right? Just like it's would be your hat and your inspiration. I wonder. It doesn't say to distress this, I don't think, but I'm gonna. Oh, it's already dried. Okay. So that's that. These are the stars. So I'm gonna put those. These go in the center of the flowers. So it says to roll them up. Wasn't supposed to distress them. How are you doing, Maggie? Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of glue. Well, that didn't roll right. Ooh, it's hot. I think I rolled the wrong end on this one. That's okay. That is okay. Won't be able to tell. So then this. What is this one for? Oh, so it looks like the green goes in between. In between these. That doesn't look good. Maybe it goes in the back. Well, it looks stupid, in my opinion. Sorry. Hi, Maria. I'm doing good. I'm just going to glue this to the back. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that green piece. I can't tell. Guess I should have watched their video. Oh well. My hat, my way. So I am going to center it. Ooh, that glue is hot on that paper. Okay, and then these go in the middle. Of the flowers. These little black starbursts. Are you still scrapping, Maggie? Hi, Elda. How are you feeling? Okay, Elda, you said you're still in the hospital and you're eating Dodgers. I don't think you're eating the Dodgers. So this one I wrapped wrong. So I'm going to pry it open. Yay, you're welcome. I rolled this wrong. Should have started at the other end. It's been so long since I've done these types of things. Luckily, it doesn't have to look great. So these little gems go in the center of these rolled up things, and then the eyeball goes in one. Oh. The flower. Okay. Tried my left arm hurts. And no, I meant watching them. I knew you weren't eating the Dodgers. I hope you're feeling better. So I'm going to put, since this one's a little whatever, I'm going to put just a smidge of glue to hold this in there. And it's the little rhinestone. And it goes in the center of one of these flowers. This is going to be a longer video, I could tell you that much. Yeah, I really didn't do a good job with this one. But this goes in the middle. Ugh. Hot glue is not my favorite thing to work with. Just saying. So I'm going to do my bone folder. And I'm going to roll it around this brush. So are you a lefty, Elda? Oh yeah, I really jacked that one up. Sorry. Oh no, it unraveled. Well, this is Tanya's video on what not to do to your witch hat. Okay. I'm going to do something here. I'm curling these points backwards a little bit just to see how that will look. And then I'll re-roll it because it came undone. Okay, let's see if I could do this again. Whew. It's hot. Just gonna leave it over there on my silicone mat. Let it dry because it's hot. Okay. So don't forget to take advantage of double rewards the rest of this week, today through Friday. Instead of getting 10%, you'll get 20. Rewards that you can use on your next order. Plus some of that paper's on sale. Okay. Okay, and then an eyeball goes in one. And then that other little gem goes in the other. What did I do with it? Here it is. So, oh my gosh. How are you supposed to glue this in here? Oh well. It's not straight, but that's okay. No one's gonna know unless you get this kit. And then you come and judge me. So this is the eyeball. well. Yeah, this ain't the video for you to watch to do these flowers, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. I am on the struggle bus today. This one's wider. This paper is, to me, too hard. Oh. It doesn't, you know how like when you roll it on regular cardstock, it kind of opens a little bit so you can, oh, it's not doing that on this. There's a mosquito in here. Okay. I'm going to call those done. Now I'm going to set them aside. And then get out this wire. There's a seam on the tip of the hat, so that's going to be the back. So I'm going to probably not supposed to do this, but I'm doing it. So it says to wrap it around twice. At the base. I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the top to hold this wire. And I'm going to go get some yucky scissors so I can cut it, because I don't know where my wire cutters are. So I am going to put a dab of glue on this wire in the back. Doesn't say to do this, but I need to hold it in place. Okay. Tanya is seriously on this struggle bus today. So I am going to put a smidge of glue here to hold this wire. It'll get covered. By the something, some form of decor. Okay. Now the ribbon. So this wire here gonna make curly cues with it, but let me get out. So this is the ribbon. It's oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's sheer ribbon with gold stars, some black and white gingham, and like a lace. I loved when they had the black and white gingham ribbon. I still have some. Well, it was actually black and vanilla. So this looks like it just wraps around and ties. I get it. It's supposed to look like spider webs. Oh my gosh. So I need to figure out. So it's just loosely wrapped around. And tied in a knot. So I'm going to just I'm looking in my camera, my screen. I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot. This is some really soft gauze. But boy, is it stringy. I'm putting another little dab of glue to hold this wire down at the bottom. So my granddaughter flew to Texas, her and her boyfriend, yesterday to pick up a vehicle that her grandpa's going to give her. And they're going to drive that back. Oh my God. The wire moved. Ay, ay, ay. Anyways, it is what it is. What goes on the top? Nothing. Okay, well, it is what it is. So I will be posting on Sunday when she drives. Those that are praying folk to cover her and her boyfriend up in protection. Pray for them and cover them in protection so they drive home safely. Okay, so this just what a mess. What a mess I made. I'm just looking at the picture now. Okay. My wire slipped, so glue is all right there. Hey, Angela. And then this here. So you have this stick pin that gathers this ribbon. Okay, just loops around it like that. And then you stick it in inside your hat. So what it says, I'm going okay. So it gathers the ribbon. And then we need to coil some of this. I'm just going to do all of it. It only says to wrap it around 3 times, but I don't want to cut it anymore. And then the spider goes on this, but I think I use a dimensional. Guess I'm going to cut this wire again. Okay. So it says to roll it and then glue the ends down. This is just to kind of hold the cards up. So okay. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. I'm going to stick this wire in the hat. Again, I know this isn't what you're supposed to do. And this is probably not a good choice of a project for me to make today. Okay. Okay. Now, dimensionals. So the dimensionals go on the stars, and then the stars get put together back to back. Good thing there's a front and a back side to... Okay. Let me zoom out. I'm out as far as I can go. These cards get put on the side of the hat like this. In the wire. I'm going to put a dimensional back here to hold them. Oh my gosh. So far, this is what I got. And then I need to glue this on the web, like so. Look at the completed picture. That looks like it glues on the hat like this. And then oh my goodness, that dog. And putting this star on with a dimensional. And then I'm going to put this flower down with the eyeball. Need another glue stick. Almost there, ladies. I'm deviating a little bit. Okay, I burnt myself really bad. It's gonna hurt. I'm gonna put a flower over here. And then this flower I'm going to put on the bottom like it shows in the picture. And then I have one more star. Still have to do the spider. Okay, so I'll put this star here. I will say that this will probably be a lot easier if you're not filming a video. Okay, and I think the spider goes on with a dimensional. So there's two spiders. So I think because I messed up the top of my hat, I'm going to put a spider up there. And this one I'm going to glue on here. There's a drop of glue. Like so. And then this one, since I kind of made a fluff, I'm just gonna put it there and call it a day. And it'll probably die before it's time to unpack it next year, but let me putting the end of this pin on it. I think the spider was supposed to be doubled up. I think that's everything. So So I'm going to see if I can switch over to my phone camera and show you what it looks like. So this would be the way it will be displayed, sitting like this. Not so bad. I have to say, there was some struggle. So that's what we got. Whew. Thank you for joining and watching this hot mess. 1.5 hours. But it is cute. It once I have more space to work in, I'll make a few little tweaks and post a picture. It is a very cute project, and it definitely is different and unique to your decorations for the holiday of Halloween. So I would highly recommend, if you want one of these, to grab it. And don't delay. And again, you'll probably have a lot easier of a time putting it together than me, considering I only have like 15 by 15 space here to work on. So I did have this tiny, this tiny little circle left, but I think this is supposed to go in between the spiders. Like, I don't know. I think that's where it goes. So that's it. Thank you all so much for joining. Please, 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 please like this video. I would like to see my YouTube channel grow and my Facebook page grow. I do not have anyone underneath me. I am a solo in this journey, as far as I have no team personally under me. So it would be nice to have a little bit of a team. So if you're interested in joining Stampin' Up and being a hobbyist for the discount, starting October, their compensation plan changes. So it'll be a $400 minimum. No, a $300 minimum per quarter with a 15% discount. So, but you get an extra percentage if you meet your monthly minimum. If you meet a certain dollar amount in a month, you get a rebate. Anyways, if you're interested, let me know. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, share, and I will see you next Wednesday for What to Do Wednesday. Good night, everyone.